This is class 9th Employability Skills Information Technology 402 and Unit 5 Green Skills. We are discussing about conserving the natural resources. How to conserve them? Energy conservation. So there are lot many resources from where we get energy, power. How to conserve them? So we are using a lot of non-renewable energy resources, that is, they are limited. Once we use it, they are not going to be there. They will be finished. They will get extinct. They will not be there forever. Because either they are limited, or if you use it, it will take millions of years to be formed. So the reason is, the idea is to safeguard them, to use them as little as possible. So how to use them? The conservation of resources or energy means that we use them efficiently and make it available to everyone and use it sustainably. A sustainable development kind of thing should be there for energy resources. What are the ways of conserving energy? The first thing is, whenever you are in house or office, light is not required, fan is not required, TV, electrical appliances, whatever is there. If it is not required, don't use it. Switch it off. Energy is coming from electricity. Electricity is maximum produced from coal. Don't have an idea that hydroelectricity is much. Everything is coming from coal, and this is a non-renewable energy resources. Then whatever bulbs you are using, use the LED bulb and energy efficient bulb. Keep the bulbs and tube clean. Once you have dirt, you will be getting less light and you will go for some other bulb. And if you even clean the lights 10 to 20%, improve lighting and the energy consumption will be less. So in a fry pan, what we do? We always cook on a fry pan, especially the non-veg, which take a lot of time to cook. So the best way is to use pressure cooker. Ultimately, you are using gas or LPG. That is a source of energy. Whenever you cook, then keep your vessel covered with a lid. That is, you will use less energy and the cooking will be faster. So ultimately you will be saving the energy. And the electrical items like the air conditioners, like the geysers, heaters, dryers, as I said, whichever has motors, they will always use a lot of energy, immense energy, and use them when it is very much required. Don't keep your refrigerator open for a long time. Okay, now when you have hot food, just don't keep it in the fridge, because it will consume double energy. First cool it down and then you put it in your refrigerator. As I said, pressure cooker, solar cooker, rather than traditional ways, use these renewable sources of energy. How about going to office in a car with a single man? Do a carpooling. In Corona time it is difficult, but still try to pool. Use the public buses, public travel. So unplug electronics when it is not required. Use temperature wherever it is, either refrigerator or AC. All the appliances should be, say, 5-star, 4-star, all these 6 stars ratings are there. Food conservation. See, food takes a lot of time and effort, energy to be grown and to put on your plate. So here we have seen today, maybe people are rich or they have a lot of money, they will leave half of the food. Why? They think this is their right, or because they have purchased their food, they can leave it. Because what you have left is not being used. In a developing country, people say that the dogs and cat will eat. It's not like that. Once you waste the food, who is going to eat? So the food which is there, which is remaining, give it to some warehouses, keep it into some warehouses, keep it in your refrigerator. Because food, as I said, is again has come from a lot of energy, usage. If you see our Food Corporation of India, these godowns, there are a lot of water and rain, they get spoiled. So you give it to those who require it. If you keep it outside, bacteria and microorganisms will always be there. So what I'm trying to say is to conserve them, to keep them for long, not to waste them, not even a single point of food should be wasted. Forest conservation. What does it mean? First is you need forest. Don't cut forest. Grow forest. It gives us oxygen. It gives us all the material for our life. Wood, forest, has flora and fauna that gives so many things to us. For example, in Mumbai, RA Jungle was when it was cut. People were against it. And the government which were not in power, they said if we come to power, will not allow this RA jungle to be cut. And this happened. So you need to have a forest cover, say 30%, 40%. You need to have trees in between buildings. We cannot have just a concrete jungle. So you need to participate. Whatever local authority has said, this much of trees has to be there, it has to be there. So you have to do something to stop these trees to be cut. And it is important. You need to start some forest conservation program like this. This is our life. Now let us come to the question and answer. What does conservation of energy mean? Choose all the options that apply. That means if you first see all these options seems to be fine, okay. But if we see them carefully, saving energy is the correct one, not the producing energy. Using energy efficiently is the correct one. Creating energy resources or sources is wrong. So we are not choosing all of them, though they seem to be correct. But especially conservation of energy means saving the energy and using the energy efficiently. Right? It is not producing energy or it is not creating energy resources or sources. So conservation of energy, we will take the A and C. This is the correct answer. Which of the following are non-renewable resources? So there are two types of category of resources, renewable and non-renewable. Renewable are those which once used will replenish themselves, renew themselves. And non-renewable, that is the quantity is limited and they will not be there. The quantity is limited. They take a lot of time, lakhs and millions of years to come. So coal and diesel are non-renewable, sun and water are renewable. Here we took A and C, the first part, and second is A and B. Which of the following is an example of renewable resources? We just talked about renewable and non-renewable. So coal has gone up, so it's just cancel it. Solar energy, others they are all non-renewable. CNG is not, petroleum is not. So we have solar energy. Solar energy is an example of renewable energy. The sun will always be there. We don't know about the future, but sun will always be there. So these are question and answer. If you see the first and fourth, write any three actions which can take to conserve energy. State any three ways by which we can save energy. So conserving and saving, this almost same, but we will try to highlight the difference. A very minor difference is there. So what is there? Write any 5 actions. There are 3 being asked. We are doing the 5 actions which you can take to conserve the energy. So this you don't have to remember. It has to be in your life. It has to be in your life, right? So whenever you see light or any electrical appliances which is not required but it is still on, close it, switch it off. And make your house so that maximum sunlight comes and just open your windows so that you get the fresh air, fresh air you need. And tube lights, bulbs, just clean it, because just by cleaning you will save 10 to 20% of energy. Whenever you cook, always close the lid while cleaning, because it will conserve the energy and also it will cook your food faster. So these are the method. You can also use pressure cooker. Do not keep the door of the refrigerator open for a long time, because it will use excessive energy. Whenever you are going somewhere, in car or wherever, always use the carpooling or use the public transport. Because see, three car energy consumption will be saved if you go by one car. Describe any 5 methods of water conservation. So see, water is life. Without this water, air and food, you will not be able to survive. You can survive without any other thing. So what to do? First is constructing the dams, and then reservoirs. That is, you can stop the flood. You will be able to regulate the water. You can send it to wherever it is wanted for irrigation and other purpose, maybe for this drinking purpose. You can also produce this hydroelectricity. So the kinetic energy you get from the potential energy and the turbines can move. The industrial wastage that they are called the effluents should be treated to prevent chemical and thermal pollution of fresh water, because you cannot just throw dirty water into rivers and oceans, because ultimately they will go into the soil, they will go into the air, they will go into our food chain. Rainwater harvesting is very important. Whatever this water is coming, conserve it, rainwater, and put it in some tank. It increases the groundwater also, and you can use it whenever it is required, and especially those places where the water is scarce. There is a village in India where every house has rainwater harvesting plant. Sewage, that is the waste, human excrete and other waste, you need to clean it before it goes to any water resources. Always use the water in a judicious way in your day-to-day life. You are taking bath, you are drinking water, you are cleaning your car. Do it judiciously, because water saved is water produced. We have all over water globe, but it is not fit for drinking. What is the purpose of soil conservation? What is soil conservation? Land conservation. Land conservation, that is, the main thing is you need to stop soil erosion. This is the main key here. You have to stop this soil erosion. Whenever wind is there, that is the air with a velocity. Then we have that is air with velocity. Then you have the water in the strong rain. Then the glaciers coming down. All these will take up the upper part of the earth, and that is soil erosion. We cannot let this happen, because upper part has all the nutrients or the fertility. So you have to maintain the soil fertility. Always use the organic these fertilizers, manure, and try to rotate the crop or grow the crop, multiple crop at one place. See, second thing is grazing. We just leave animals, especially in the developing and underdeveloped country, and they will graze out everything, they will eat everything. Reforestation means if you cut one tree, you need to grow 10 trees. This is reforestation. See, the forest line will stop the storm. It will stop the soil erosion. Now terracing, because it is of slope in the hilly areas, water will take up the upper layer. So you have to do the step farming, contour plowing. That is, you will do like this. These are the ways in which, so that the water remains and it doesn't take the upper part of your fertile land or soil erosion take place. Okay, so you will be able to do agriculture, and soil conservation can also be possible. State any 3 ways by which we can save energy. So conserve energy, save energy. With this we already discussed in the chapter also. So if you want to write these are the points you are going to write. Okay. Okay, this is all about this discussion. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.